If the sight of a giant teddy bear makes you roll your eyes, or if you find the forced romance of February 14th to be deeply uncomfortable, you aren't alone. While society tells us this is the day of love, many people find it to be the day of performative affection. But why do some of us have such a strong negative reaction to a holiday meant for love? It turns out there's a lot of psychology behind the Anti-Valentines movement. In psychology, reactance is the unpleasant feeling we get when we feel our freedom of choice is being threatened. Valentine's Day comes with a massive social script. You must be romantic, you must spend money, and you must feel a certain way. For people with a high need for autonomy, this forced emotion creates a pushback. They don't hate love. They hate being told when and how to express it. Valentine's Day is a high-stakes environment for social comparison theory. Whether you are single or in a relationship, the day forces you to measure your life against a curated, idealized standard. If you're single, the world feels like a couples-only club. If you're in a relationship, you might feel the comparison gap, wondering why your partner didn't do as much as your friend's partner. This constant grading of our personal lives creates a psychological stress response rather than a romantic one. Psychologically, we value intrinsic motivation, doing things because we want to, over extrinsic motivation, doing things for a reward or because of pressure. Many people hate Valentine's Day because it feels extrinsic. When a partner gives you a gift on February 14th, your brain might question if it's an authentic sign of love or just a compliance with a commercial holiday. For those who value deep, organic authenticity, the commercial noise of the holiday feels like it cheapens real connection. For couples who are already struggling, Valentine's Day acts as a magnifying glass. Psychologists note a spike in breakups around this time because the holiday forces an evaluation of the relationship. If the performance of the day doesn't match the reality of the relationship, the dissonance becomes too painful to ignore. For these individuals, the holiday feels like a farcical performance of a happiness they don't actually feel. Some people simply score very high in pragmatism. Their brains are wired to see the logic behind events. To a pragmatist, Valentine's Day is a logistical nightmare. Restaurants are overpriced, flowers are marked up 300%, and the traffic is terrible. Because they don't see a logical benefit to the arbitrary date, they experience cognitive dissonance when trying to participate, leading to a feeling of frustration and hating the day. For those who are recently heartbroken or grieving, Valentine's Day triggers the same centers of the brain as physical pain. In a culture that is currently hyper-celebrating romance, those who are alone can experience social ostracism. The brain interprets this exclusion from the holiday as a threat to social safety. Hating the holiday becomes a defensive psychological shield to protect oneself from the pain of feeling left out. Hating Valentine's Day doesn't mean you don't believe in love. In fact, it often means you value love so much that you don't think it should be confined to a single commercialized day. Whether you're celebrating with a partner, hanging out with friends, or just enjoying your own company, remember that your worth isn't measured in chocolate or roses. Are you an anti-Valentine's person, or do you love the excuse to be romantic? Let's talk about the pros and cons in the comments.